Okay, Michaela, let's just take a quick peek at a few swings. Just taking a look at the takeaway, we're starting to get that club a little bit too far back behind the body again, okay? Want to keep working this thing a little bit more out in front of the body right now. So if we take a look at a few of these iron swings later on, we talked a little bit about maybe just trying to allow our right wrist just to create a little bit of that hinge up, not the extension, okay, of the wrist, but what they call actually more radial deviation here, okay, which is up and down hinge as opposed to side, okay. So if we take a look here, you'll notice the club head actually starting to stay out in front of the body again, okay. So we're trying to keep the hands lower and get the club up. So from here now, you can see the golf club is pretty close to parallel to where we started, compared with the arms getting a little bit too far around the body. So now you get a little more out in front of the chest. That's where you want to be, okay? So basically right here, then it works itself over, coming down into the golf ball. We're starting to get the club on plane again. Some of the ones that we saw at the start, we actually saw the golf club. Sometimes this one wasn't bad, but a couple of them got a little bit on the outside. Okay, but overall, pretty solid with the motion. So that's good. Let me look at this one here. Yeah, there's one of the ones where we got a little bit on the other side of it, right? So that looks good. Work a little bit on that takeaway right now. Speed-wise with the body, starting to see pretty good speed, good look to it. If we jump back here for a moment, because it's easy to get back into some of our old habits. What I like here, you've maintained that posture that we've talked about, okay? If we take a look here at the start, it used to be way over there, right? That looked really good. Really good. So then we had a lot more rotation in the hips before, right? Now we're starting to maintain a little bit more of that stability. Okay, and you did a good job before keeping it on the inside too, which is good. But actually starting to get a little more hip rotation coming through, which is good news too. Okay, and we'll watch this one full speed. Okay, so there's a little more snap to the body, right? Which is good. Driver-wise, we want to pay attention with the driver here. Just to the swing path. Just give yourself a little bit more of that room. If you had, let's say, 7 inches from the end of the grip to the body with the irons, or 5 inches, whatever it is, you add maybe an inch with the driver. That way you're swinging up above the ground a little bit more. I'm not going to get on you about the takeaway so much with the driver, but you can see in here, excellent path from the inside, then square, and good motion on the way through. And if we watch the overall speed of the body again, okay, looks pretty solid there. Later on, we might start playing around with your swing tempo, but not just yet. Okay, so it looks good. So you're going to work on getting the club up, okay, and changing that little first move with the wrist.